I'm back. Hello. Well, I got another trick. I got this is not financial advice. I got another trick up my sleeve. So I'm gonna show you a little trick that ICT taught in I forgot what it was. What video it was. But from 10 o'clock no, I'm sorry. From 9:30, let's get rid of this. From 9:30 to 10. Right there. You want to do a standard deviation from the low to the high. Okay. Voila. Tink. One standard deviation. Now, I looked at this, and you can also see from that range from 9:30 to 10, the algorithm, look at where the 50% level is. But, okay, so hit one standard deviation, and then I went short. We had that black candle, and but the main thing is what I was looking at is this down close candle, pretty up move, came down, hit it, came down again, but right in this area, I was like, wait a minute here. I'm gonna do this even darker. Kind of like one of these, just real dark. Yeah, bro. That area when price started coming into it, I'm like, we're bearish. But then price came up. You had these high. I'm gonna do the what I've been doing. Hang on. Let me do this. This area right here was really smooth. That blue line was also Asia. Oh, I buried it here. We're live. Was also Asia's high. So I'm like, okay, keep these buyers right here in the foremost support. I'm gonna draw a line here. Okay. We're gonna do big red. Okay. We're gonna do support. It's not really support. It's support slash priming. That's what you're really doing. That's what it's looking. Can you guys see that? Support. There you go. It's looking like it's support, but when you broke that order block right here, came up, came down, and then it didn't take out that low, that's when I was like, okay, we need to draw the standard deviations. And then from, like I said, from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, you want to draw from the lowest low in that area to the highest high between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. 9:30. This is at 9:33 to 10 o'clock right here. Right here. Okay, this range right here from 9:30. Where's the highest high? Where's the lowest low? Well, if I get rid of this, here I'll just draw like one after again from that low. And what I like to do is I'll do like the bodies. If it's not real wicky, if it's really wicky, I'll throw the wicks into it. But this is the lowest low and the highest high from 9:30, market open, to 10 o'clock. You want to draw your standard deviations from there. And then that's when I went short, when we hit that one standard deviation. Um, I am going to do my stop loss at these at the one standard deviation. Okay. Now this may seem kind of crazy. Like I said, nothing I ever do. If I do like a little teaching, I'll do market replay. But you'll know. But this is all live. Okay. Watch where I'm gonna put this take profit. Now you're gonna be like, what? Yes. Watch where I take this take profit. Here we go. All the way down here. Right there. right here. Yes. All right. So essentially, this is a short position, and it's going to look like this. Okay? Like that. 2 contracts. Now you're probably saying, well, why not here? Why not right here? Well, it's because when we came down and started touching this order block, this is where it started it all. It's to prime it up, get the sell side, and to also take out that order block. But I guess, could I modify this order? I don't know if I can. It doesn't matter. The reason I was looking at this right here, all this down here, this is London's low. Look at those smooth lows right here. And then we had the PM session right there, okay? That's where I'm kind of like looking at, but we'll see once we start getting towards there. But a big drop is gonna come in here. Let me see if I can't draw this out just a little bit. I'm gonna do it like that because if I did it like that, then it'd look obnoxious. So I'm just gonna draw it right like this. Okay, price came up. Oh, I'll show you the 1 standard deviation. So right here, low to 10 o'clock, right here. No, it's 10:02, right there. Okay, came up to the 1 standard deviation, right there, dropped lower. What did it do? Created an imbalance. Okay. I'm sorry, a fair value gap. You could have got in right here. Okay. Could have got in right here. Price dropped lower. It offered a second time. So this next leg, what you can do now, this is not financial advice, but I'll get the 50% range and I'll go from the highest high to where I project, well, definitely this. I project the breakaway gap or the measuring gap, or the measuring gap. I forgot the terminology, but I want it to be in this area. So I'm going to draw my box like this, and then I'm going to draw my box like this. Okay. This area right here, I'm wanting to see a big open size candle. Okay, that's going to be in the form of the 50% range. I'm going to I don't know how to pause it. That's too bad. I can't pause it. Wait, what's this? Settings? Settings? No. I can't pause it. No. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, it's allowing one more time to get in. Okay, there's an area right here where those equal. Here, I gotta zoom in for you guys. So these double tops, these little wicks right here. Okay, right here. This area right here, you could add on another one in this inefficiency. So when price comes up like that, you could have added another one right here, added another short. Okay. If price does continue, you could add one like right in here. So I'm going to add another sell. Oh, don't follow me yet. I'm going to add another sell right there, another short. It should drop from here, though. That's the only problem. Kind of missed out. It might give us another opportunity. One more opportunity. One more. There you go. Okay. We added another one. Added another short. I'm looking at this area to be guarded. Okay. Really guarded. I'm not looking for this candle to be closing above. It's just going to create this little mohawk. Okay. This little mohawk. There you go. And that was a nice little area. So it's allowing one more time. So this is going to be like a really big area where it's just like, it's, if you got in here, okay. If you got in here, cool. But they're not going to allow any more shorts to come in. If you miss this, you missed it. Okay, you missed it. Add in more. So the high frequency algorithms are just really piling on shorts, shorts. They're just short. They're adding all these shorts to come back in the market. Just constantly, just rapid fire as many shorts as they can spit out. Okay. And then from this area, I want to continue talking because I don't want to make the videos too boring. But from this area, we're going to really see picking up. Okay. And like I said, in this area, this general vicinity, or maybe even up in here, I want to see the a big sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. I want to see a big, thick black candle. They're probably red on your screen, which is fine. It's all personal preference. You can color them however you want. I personally think black and green is the best. It really is. I mean, a black, anytime you see red, it's like red's like fear. Red is blood. Red is a stop sign. Red is a stop light. Stop. That's so when ICT, I looked at his candles. I'm like, man, they're all either, they're all green or just black. And so I was really interested in that. And when I did that, that really, I don't know, that helped me out. That helped me out greatly. So that area is now tapped into. If you didn't get in right here, it's pretty much, it may allow it to come up possibly, but something like that maybe, but most likely no. It could. This area I want to stay left open, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my stop loss right there. So we're 3 deep. We are now risking $120 to make 5,000. Okay. Like I said, I want to see this area. This area right here. I want to see it really produce a big gap in the mid range, of that. But I say this to a lot of people who are you know, starting a day trade, I'm like, look at the market like you're a market maker. Okay. And think of yourself. It doesn't matter if you're trading micros or one mini. Think of it like this. If you're a big hedge fund and they're filling in thousands upon thousands of orders, they can't get in the market like you and I can with our one micro or like one mini. Hell, even 100 minis is really easy, especially in this liquid market like the Nasdaq futures. What they're going to do is they're going to prime up the market in a certain way to where they can buy the sell stops and then sell the buy stops, if that makes sense. Um something like this. Something like this. Okay, ready? So all the books say, well, here you go, this area, so this high and this high, there's going to be a lot of short sellers in here. All their stops are going to be up in here, okay? So what they're going to do, okay, and this is how I interpret it, this is how I was kind of taught, is they're going to prime that up. They're going to say, okay, let's take it out, but let's not take it all the way out. Let's create a resistance right here, okay? Let's create resistance. So they drop the market. Now, when they broke this order block, right here doesn't really count for me because I'm like, okay, it came up to the midpoint. All right. Okay. But then when it came down right here, came up, it was a nice, I looked at this market, it was a nice Fibonacci retracement. And I'll show you guys that right here, right now. It was a nice little 62% retracement, came back down. Okay. But it left it. And I'm like, okay, we already know we're bearish. Price came up, then back down. I was really like, okay, let's just take it out and then maybe come down here to take out this sell side right here, London's low, and then have enough orders to really fill it up. But it didn't. And then that was when I was like, okay, let's draw the standard deviations from 9:30 to 10 and we'll get a better read on the market. And that's exactly what happened, and which is fine. Sometimes the market likes to do that. That's perfectly normal. That's perfectly fine. We're not right 100% of the time, but we can be right when, ooh, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this, but I do want to say this. No, I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it because I can't say it. I could, that would be legal troubles if I said that. We can be right when we see the market give us an opportunity, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? No. Okay, let's just focus on, let's, okay, I'm gonna quit talking about it. Okay, so here's that little V bottom. All right, we already know we're bearish in the big structure of things, so let's look at this area. Many people would look at this as an order block, but this is where I will not count this down close candle before this. I am not going to count that as an order block. Why? Because of all this and because of the main order block that we first had. That's why I'm not going to look at that order block as being much of a factor. Okay. Now, it may use that as support and then want to come up for a little retracement. I maybe to like a midpoint, possibly, but in turn fall down. So we can, however, if we wanted to, I mean, look, I'll just keep that order block right there, and I will do this and then this, yeah, this and this. Sorry guys, I'm hurrying up. All right. We already knew that that order block wasn't going to be valid. Why? Because we seen him priming, and we seen our main order block getting broken. Okay. Now, when we're looking at our 50% reach, remember that box that I drew right here? Okay. At or near 50% is where we want to see that black candle. Okay. And it's obviously it's printing out right here to this midpoint area. Okay. Remember that black candle I was talking to you guys about? That's what I want to see stay open. Okay. I want to see that stay open. I don't, it can come back a little bit. I'm still going to treat it as a big measuring gap, but I want to see the majority of it left open. Even if it fills in, I want to see the majority of it left open. So like, see like right here, how it's coming up right now. Can you guys see that on the charts? Yeah, I'll definitely show you this. It's still valid. It's so hard to explain. It's still left. I can't say that because then that won't make sense. All right, I'm just going to quit talking about that. I want everybody to know something, okay? If you are interested in trading ICT concepts, inner circle trader concepts, you gotta watch his videos. There's a bunch of people, hell, including me, that 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 tries to teach his stuff, but the only real way to learn is through the way he talks. Like, because the way he talks, there's a reason behind it. There's a real big reason behind the way he talks and the way he structures his words. So anytime you're learning ICT, learn from his videos. It has to be from his voice. I'm telling you, the way he talks, it's like he knows in the background what's going on. It's not just okay, one standard deviation from 930 to 10, and then you get a fair value gap. Anybody can teach that. I learned this through a lot of years of trying to puzzle it all together through his teachings. So, like that, for instance, like that, like how did I know that that black candle was going to print like that? Did it stay open? No. But did it print a big thick black candle? Yes, it did. It's in the midpoint of that range. It's hard to explain, but that's like more like a second stage redistribution is a part of a unicorn. Okay, some people trade, what is it? It isn't like the turtle soup is like the 2022 model. And then and then the unicorn is second, like it's just hard to explain, but and don't get confused on it. I promise you, it's really not that difficult. When you start thinking like a big hedge fund, when you start thinking, how can I prime this market up to fill my order? It really starts making sense. It really does. And 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 I promise you, um, if you're like me, in which I think most likely you are like me, you struggle learning this stuff. And for me, it took a long time to learn all this stuff. But eventually it formed, and it does come together. It really does. You don't think it will, but it does. And a lot of praying to God. God help me out with this. God really helps me out. And I just create these videos just to show just people, like, don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep doing the right thing. Keep doing it, man. Okay? And I promise you, it will work out. It will. It will work out. I made a video of the psychological things of trading, and it will test you, but eventually it will all come together. um I don't think in day trading we talk about this enough, that you know suicide rates and stuff like that because of this day trading. There's no need for that. There's absolutely no need for that. We're going to trade these markets accordingly. We're going to do it the right way, and we're going to stay positive through all of it. I had to really have some soul searching when it came down to this day trading stuff, dude, because I'm telling you, it is the Wild West. I mean, literally, it's the Wild West. You don't hear anybody day trading, really. I mean, you do, but they're saying that they're day trading, but really they're just buying stock and selling it. They're not really doing the short selling and the fair value gaps and the 2022 models. And I'm losing my voice, but we're just going to kind of babysit this a little bit. I have no Coca-Cola. I have nothing. Okay. We're going to do a stop loss at, we're going to do stop loss just below here. Right there. So we're not out of the money, okay? We're okay. We're okay. I really do wish that they had pause on this. Like, this video already is like 27 minutes long. And I really don't want to do these videos that long. I just kind of like want to show what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, and the exact methodologies I'm using, But the 1250 macro is really going to kick this thing into high gear, and that's in another 2 minutes. If you can see like the time right here, you see that time, 1248, so around 1250, this area right here is really when the macro is going to kick this thing in, and it's going to start spool into lower prices. Okay. Just got to kind of wait on it. But we'll get there. Oh, yes, indeed, we will. ES has got some nice lows, too. Really nice lows. Market's open. Market's open. Let's look here. So I'm showing you 50, 51, 30. I'm not showing that to be like cool. Okay, I'm really not. I don't know, I'm just showing like, I don't know, just where my stops are, I hope you don't look at that and be like, oh, is it? Oh, you're trying to be cool. You're trying to show everybody how much. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, just waiting here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to put right there at 6,700. Okay. I'm going to buy 2 of them. there.